George. George. George, where are you? I lost an old man. I lost. No. Hello? Mana phone kat dalam rumah ni? Aku tak pernah nampak phone pun. What? Who? Oh, it's not a phone.
Morning, dear. Looking for Joyce.
Yeah, she's not here.
Joyce!
I'm here.
I need to talk to her rather urgently. Is she around?
No. Who are sorry, but
Sorry, but did you just let yourself in?
Well, I've been ringing the bell for quite some time. No one answered the door.
I was on my way.
That should have been a good indication to you that either no one's home or someone's busy.
I am a man of God, and God needs no invitation. Besides, George knows me well, and so does Joyce.
Well, Joy's not here.
And speaking of
so
Joyce,
is George.
where is she? I have a little business to discuss with her.
Well, she's clearly not here, is she?
But she's always here, looking after old George.
Yeah,
How
but he got
is
herself in an
she
accident.
these days?
Oh, that Joyce, the caretaker.
Yes, that's the one. Where is she?
Oh no. She's not
Joyce
here.
is not here. She's had a car accident. I'm here covering for her while she gets better, but it might take a few weeks before she's able to work again.
Adam?
Oh, no. No. This is just not good at all.
You're the evil man. What did you want from Joyce?
What did you want from Joyce?
It's...
None of my business, right?
I'm afraid I'm not allowed to talk about it. I'm sure you understand that what's said in the confessional stays in the confessional.
Once a day for someone to tell Uncle. I got 2 uses for it. I kinda want to know what Joyce did. Should I? Whatever. But I don't like this guy. Tanya Adam.
Macam mana apa?
Ni
Nak pilih ni?
nak pilih ni. What's my verdict on Joyce and him?
Takkan nak cakap I don't really care pula.
No, not that. I could force him to tell the truth. Aku boleh je suruh dia cakap tell the truth immediately, but should I know what Joyce did? Why not?
Oh, go on. I won't tell anyone.
Well, in that case, okay. I just wanted to buy some of those special herbs from
Joyce is a
her.
drug dealer.
She's been growing them underground in her secret place. She wouldn't show me where, only she knows.
It's in the backyard, isn't it?
Oh. Okay, I get it. You were looking to buy some pot.
Sorry, just felt a little dizzy. My head's all funny.
Take a deep breath, and you'll be fine.
It's nothing, my dude.
What?
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a nurse.
What were we talking about?
You were here for Joyce.
Morning, nurse. Morning, father.
What? Another one? Who are you, and how did you get in?
That's just Kieran. Don't mind him. He lives on the
Oh.
farm and does the sheep.
Okay, which one of you is the
Quite
evil
literally,
guy?
I've heard people say.
Don't listen to that fool, nurse. He just likes to bully people, he does.
Well, you're Welsh, right? And I've seen you around sheep.
What?
I'm a bloody shepherd. Of course I'm around sheep. We look after them.
These poor creatures look absolutely terrified every time you get near them.
That's exactly what I thought last time I came to your Sunday Mass, Father.
And when was that, Kieran? 10 years ago? 20?
Stop bickering, you two. What did you want, Kieran?
Well, I was on my way to the sheep pen to feed my sheep. Not do anything horrible, right?
Sus.
So I'm walking through the east yard towards the house. I'm not too happy, because it's absolutely pissing with rain out there, and I can already feel I have water in my boots. But then guess what I see?
What?
Poor old George is sitting right on top of the barn.
Oh no.
I called out to him. I
Not
said,
one of those
"Come on
moments."
down, mate, you're gonna fall." But he just blanked me. So I thought I can't deal with this. Because really, I'm just here to look after the sheep. Crazy old people are way above my pay grade.
Shit.
Isn't it your responsibility to keep an eye on George at all times, nurse?
Man, shut up.
Lead me to the barn, Kieran.
I will be there if
I'll
you're
deal
not
with
here.
this.
Let's all go. By the sound of it, this situation may call for some divine intervention.
Well, get it all man down.
Rain fell and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock.
Oh, you have this. Where are you, George? George?
Up there.
Oh my god, George!
Fuck. Sorry. But why would he go up there?
Why don't you tell us? You're the caretaker.
I only met him for a day!
George! Come down, for goodness sake!
My
Damn,
See?
boy.
Nobody listens to you, mate. And neither does George.
He probably can't hear me from up there.
Are you any good at climbing, Kieran?
I don't like
Oh,
talking like
no.
this guy.
I ain't going up there, nurse. I'm sorry. The planks are all rotten through.
Sorry.
And those ladders? Well, they weren't built for a man of my
Ladders?
stature.
Or your
Look,
weight.
Raja di pedas.
Can you just bugger off? I don't even eat much. I got a fat gene from my mother. That makes my agility a wee low. So what?
Oh, I've seen you step dancing at the village fest. No fat gene hindering you there.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's important enough for me to know the truth.
Fine. Last thing we need is you getting stuck on the roof as well. Has George done this before?
I wouldn't know. I usually stay with the sheep. I swear, if you call me a bloody sheepshagger once more,
Well, I've not called you anything. But you know what they say, Kieran. There's no smoke without fire.
Father Rob, any ideas?
Yeah, I hate Robert.
I wished your Almighty gave us angels' wings at times like this. But since he doesn't, I think I'll resort to the next best thing.
Minding.
Which is?
I'll pray for his safety,
Oh.
dear.
Yeah.
I guess it's better than nothing. This is one tall barn.
It's very old, too. George told me that his father built it back in the 50s.
Ugh.
Great. That'll make climbing it even more exciting.
Punya coin dia sampai 3 tingkat.
I wonder if you can see my church from up there.
Why don't you climb it and find out?
Well, I'm not that curious.
You're both useless. I'll get him.
Good. That's what Joyce would do.
Nah,
Be
shut up.
careful up there.
Come on, George. Oh no!
No.
What the?
What?
I'm on the wrong window.
Around the wrong window, my man.
Nail shut. Come on!
Run!
Nail shut. I need to find something else. Ow!
Hey, lady! You trying to kill me?
Man, shut up, man.
Did you see that? This metal rod almost impaled me.
Ooh, give me.
Oh,
It was this close.
I'll end better next time. It probably will bounce right off you.
I'll aim better next time.
Is there anything else back here? Oh, okay, never mind. I have to tell George. It is raining non-stop. George.
Can you please give us a word of warning before you start dropping heavy objects from up there? I mean, it's a close one this time.
Sorry. Ugh. Oh, potato.
Mind your heads down there. It's about to rain potatoes.
Ouch! Sorry.
Cái kèn vào mạnh luôn. Có vấn đề cái này đi. Jangan tolak kotak ni jatuh atas dia sudah.
Tak ada. What the? Tiba perspektif lain tu. Risau aku. George. George. Come on, man. If you want to take a shower, you could just ask me. Nice view, huh?
Nice view. Hmm? You can see for miles from up here.
Aye.
Do you mind if I sit down with you?
You sure? You'll get a wet bum.
I'm already wet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm soaked through already.
Sit in silence and embrace life. Tell me your story, George.
Great guy.
You know what? All old people, they just want some nice
Tell me your
chat.
story, George.
Tell me a story, George.
They just want
You
a
don't
nice.
wanna hear it.
Ah, come on.
Yes, I do.
Come on.
Tell me about your life here. What was it like?
Well, I've had a very good life on this farm, but it took me a while to realise that. When I was young, I wanted to go out there and see the America that I knew from the movies. See the
See the
Wild
Wild
West
Wild
for
West.
myself. But I never
See
did.
Kanye West.
It used to
Kanye
be my
West.
father's farm. And when he passed away, he left it to me. He was an angry man. Always shouted at people. Anyway, I was convinced I'd follow in his footsteps and live a mediocre life I never wanted. Until
Press
something
E
happened.
button to interrupt George.
It
Why would I want to
was
do that?
the 4th of
Oh, B
September,
button.
2 years after Dad had passed away.
Alright.
I was on my tractor, heading up the hill to mend the fence, when I heard a crash. I stopped, suddenly. I got off, and I saw this bicycle, all crumpled up, sticking out right from under the tractor's front wheel. And I saw a lady's foot.
Oh.
I had no idea at the time that 6 months later, I would marry that foot and its owner, and that it would be the love of my life. Penny was her name. She was a new vet in town, and the most gorgeous woman I'd ever laid
You
eyes
ran
on.
over her?
I picked her up in my arms, my heart racing, ready to rush her into hospital. But she just smiled and said, "Are you George Taylor? Or you have a sheep that's poorly?" Would you believe she was more concerned about the sheep than herself? Bless her. She really loved animals more than anything. Luckily, she wasn't
loves
nearly
sheep,
as damaged
But
as her
sheep are
bicycle.
aggressive.
Just a couple of
They attack
scratches and
you.
a sprained ankle,
They're
which was
aggressive.
quite extraordinary,
They attack.
considering she'd been hit by a
Dia
bloody
cakap
tractor.
makanan lah.
We waited for her,
Orang.
with a bouquet of
They
flowers
just
in my
like
right hand
attention.
and a box of chocolates in my left,
Apa
right
binatang
outside the
gemuk ni to
hospital.
have the audacity untuk
We
sepak
both
orang.
knew that this was meant to be. My lovely darling Penny.
Sedih dia.
I tell you,
Oh.
she turned my life upside down. The farm that I despised so much finally became a home. All of a sudden, I couldn't care
Aw.
less about Wild
Well,
West
in
and
love.
Wild
cowboys.
West. Wild West.
Penny opened a veterinary clinic here. Then Sarah was born, and we started a family.
Ooh.
Life was good,
Oh.
but good lives don't last forever.
Yeah.
They're always followed by the dark times.
Dark
There
times
was
are
an
followed by
accident
good
one day.
times.
We had a lot more horses here back then. There was this one bad stallion, Derek he was called, nasty old thing, who had jumped and kicked Penny suddenly while she were giving it injections,
Ooh.
and she just flew and hit her head on the wall.
Ooh.
She didn't die straight away.
Oh. A
I
hospital
was in the
case?
hospital with her for 3 days,
Ooh.
watching the life in her slowly drain
Sad.
away. She was only 42. That's too young to go.
Oh man, that
Too
is
young.
young. That is young.
But hey, look at me rambling on.
Nah, I like hearing stories.
Oh, I didn't mean to
guys.
bore you with my old man's stories.
Nah.
See you back at the
Nada.
house, dear.
What the fuck? Oh.
Bro,
Ah.
Pakcik tua ni. What the heck? Dia lompat jam tu je.
Jam tu. You know what? He got some spring in him. Yeah, he sure got some spring in
That's
him.
a nice cup of tea.
It'll warm you up, George. You'll be all right.
Ui, takut.
Of course he'll be all right. He's a tough bloke.
Dia kena bunuh
He
diri.
wrestled bears
Okay,
and punched wolves back in his days. Isn't that right, George? Oh, I don't know about the bears, Kieran.
Where's Father Rob?
Where's Father Rob?
He said he was going to look around.
Sus.
Yeah?
He was looking for
I
them.
bet he's
Hey.
snooping again.
A piggy.
Why are you here?
Why are you here,
Bukan
Kieran?
piggy. Itu
Oi.
kambing.
What do you mean? I live here.
Not in this house, you don't.
Huh?
But I've known George for a long time. We're all pals. He doesn't mind.
You sure
You
about
don't
that?
mind, do you, George? Oh, I don't mind, Kieran.
You sure?
What the heck's it?
You look like trouble. And so does your mate, the priest.
He ain't my mate. I hate him. But if we're gonna judge people by their looks, then you look to me like someone who likes to play with the razors, cutie face. Yes, I noticed those scars, and I know what they are.
Do you?
I may not look it, but I'm not stupid. Listen, I know you have your own shit to deal with, but that's fine. I don't care. Let's just be friends, for George's sake.
I know.
Fair enough. I'm not looking for enemies.
Yeah. That's what
Tell
I
you
mean.
what, I'll cook dinner for everyone first, and then we'll shoot some bottles. How about that?
Oh, so you can cook too?
Hell yeah, I can. I make a smashing roast lamb with Brussels sprouts and mint sauce and all.
So sedap.
George loves it, but there's no oven in my caravan, so I'd have to cook here.
I don't know, Kieran.
I think we could all use a proper meal after a morning like this. But I'm gonna need some cooking wine. I doubt there's any here. George has always been a sherry kind of guy. Someone say sherry? There's a bottle of red in my caravan. Could you get it for me, please?
Sure.
Why can't you get it yourself?
A dinner like this is a lot of work. I'll never make it on time if I don't get started on the vegetables straight away. Plus, the old leg's hurting, like a son of a bitch. And you'll be walking that way anyway. Joyce always does, this time of day.
Eh?
To do what?
To feed Richard some carrots.
Who's Richard?
Richard?
The horse.
Oh.
He lives in the box just outside the big barn.
Ah.
That must be the worst horse name I've ever heard. Donor kebab.
To Kieran. Why not?
Have you had your breakfast yet? Because you can have this doner kebab
The
if
kebab
you
man.
want.
Kebab man.
Aku saya tak ada
Oh,
belah lah
nice.
semalam how coincidence
You sure you don't want
mention
it?
kebab and then tiba-tiba ada kebab
sure.
dalam game ni.
Yes.
And not only
Oh, right.
kebab tu like side
Nice.
punya benda tau, like
This will keep me
Amazing.
going until dinner.
Just straight up kebab.
Cheers, nurse.
just straight up kena berjumpa dengan orang kebab. Jadi it's part of the story.
Carrots, you say? You sure Richard's not a rabbit?
All horses love carrots. Don't you know that?
Yeah, sure. Of course I knew that.
You go in then, because I'm sure Richard's starving.
Sure.
I'll go then.
Richard, that's
Anything else?
gotta be the worst name ever.
I'm not gonna
Milk the
comment
cows?
on like
Harvest the crops.
number.
No. Just
Why?
get the wine and
Bah,
give
aku pun
Richard some
bukan fikir
carrots
aku
so he
Faiz
can love
ni
you
siapa.
forever.
Okay. But you better watch George while I'm
Faiz.
gone.
Faiz.
I won't let him out of my sight, nurse.
Yeah, you better.
Kau punya kambing tu.
Kemajikan kau.
What are you even doing here? Are you deaf? That man's gonna turn you into dinner. Run!
Go.
We're not eating Midge.
Oh, nama dia Mitch.
There's lamb meat in the freezer, silly.
Aku tahu, aku tak buka.
Oh. Right. Then
Macam dia perempuan ni.
I guess you can relax, Midge. Just don't
Mitch.
look in the
Kambing tu tak
freezer.
sepak dia pula.
Rumah dia besar weh. Besar tanah dia. Ada sheep pen semua. Hello. Hello. You want some more? Oh,
Richard and Richard.
it's Richard the horse.
Jauh sekarang kuda.
Ni ada.
Baru masuk.
Oh, merenung. Merenung habis.
Sekarang esok pukul 11 pagi aku pick up kau
Kau pergi mana?
Anjay.
Oh. here for... Oh, okay, never mind.
Ada punya layout aku tukar sikit tau. Dekat tu pun santa.
Aku punya apa?
Kau punya
Oh,
button
nice.
makan ubat tu.
Okay. Oh, tukar je nombor berapa?
Aku tukar nombor je sebab nak buat sticky armor punya slot ni pasal.
I'm not gonna pick a weapon yet.
Main sticky nanti lawan petali sedam.
Sheesh.
Cik, karo friend. Mama. Why do you have a gun?
Kenapa dia bunyi?
All this fine weaponry in the hands of a drunken retard.
Sir?
Don't you think it's a recipe for disaster?
Don't be so rude. A priest shouldn't be talking like this.
You want to teach a man of God how to talk now?
I'm gonna die!
You, a big city girl unfamiliar with our country ways.
Man, shut up.
You're just a little lost lamb in the deep, dark woods. And if you don't want to end up on the wolf's table, you better start talking right this minute. Tell me, where is the lab?
Mana aku tahu?
Is that one of Kieran's guns you're holding?
This? Yes. Yes, it is. A custom-made double-barrel shotgun. Fine craftsmanship. It's one of a kind, this one. It fires both barrels at the same time.
Isn't that like what
Okay,
most shotguns do?
But why do you have it?
I was looking
What
for
do you
the
have it?
lab.
I'm going to kill
It
myself.
called out to me. So I took it. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
That's called thievery, my dude.
The lab?
The lab?
The lab?
Yes, the lab, where she makes it.
Who? The carer?
I've had enough of this shit. It's time to spill the beans, city girl.
I was just
Hey,
here for a
Hey,
day.
I'm smoking
The
girl.
lab.
I...
Where the fuck is it?
Bro, you have a decent problem. Ow!
You will confess everything. It's just a matter of time.
I was just here for a day.